We just dropped the money in, and then we're actually reading this thing, and it says honored passes.
It pays you to read something. I promise you, it pays you to read something.
Okay, where are we going?
On a couple trails. I don't even know where they are. There could be... So there's one that's... There's an interpretive trail that's, I guess, right next to the campground. And there's another one that like veers off and goes into a Y kind of next to a lake, which of course we're on an island, so it's not that big of an area. But I guess it's, I don't know, a couple miles or so. So we'll see.
Pack some snacks.
Pack of tissues, little first aid kit, band-aids, little tick remover, pair of small binoculars. I like to have a multi-tool. We both carry a little hand sanitizer, Advil and Benadryl, insect repellent, mosquitoes, chiggers, ticks, that type of thing as well too. Can't forget about the sunscreen. I don't want to forget about the dogs. So we carry 2 extra things of water depending on how far we're going, and then a nice little collapsible type of water bowl. That also has another carabiner clip on it as well.
I carry that Ryan does not. I have dog treats. Keep close to my heart. And this is my little noise maker just in case anyone or anything gets too close that I don't want it to. It has an ear-piercing sound, and it comes with a flashlight. Doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
Might want to check that buzzer.
The trailhead starts at the back of the campground. So this hiking trail is also a fit trail. Most of the stuff is stretching, but there is this, what do they call it, a ladder? Overhead ladder.
Oh, somebody's pulling on me. Whew.
The workouts are getting more intense. Further in you go.
Still good, still good. Keep going. And dismount.
If you continue down the whatever trail we just said this was called.
Gates Point Trailhead, I think.
Yes.
Gate Point.
I think of it as the fit trail now. Anyway, travel down that, what are we at, 2 miles?
Yeah.
About 2 miles down. There's 2 primitive campsites, and this is where you get to stay.
It is so peaceful, so pretty out here. Besides the dog panting to death, it's very, just so serene, just feel part of nature, and just seeing like the way the inlet is, it's so easy going. This would be a perfect place to go kayaking. We actually see 2 kayakers out there right now, or paddleboarding, because the water is just super calm, and it doesn't seem like it's even that deep too, so just a perfect, the tide looks like it's out right now, but it's just so sweet.
And you'd have this to yourself,
So
because
nice.
again, there's only 2 campsites out here, primitive campsites, but we haven't even seen anyone on the trail. So
Yeah.
Definitely. If you're willing
you
to
like
make the
primitive
hike.
camping, this is the spot to go. You can't beat this. And you can go fishing and catch fish and grill that out, and yeah.
Ooh.
Well, maybe not everyone.
Crazy man. Oh, Ryan caught crabs again.
Oh, now it's Savage in.
Ooh, he's sharing crabs with the family.
Good size crab. Not happy.
Of course he's not. He was going in for his afternoon nap.
He's got one big claw and then a little tiny claw. Oh,
okay.
Gone.
We're gonna leave him alone. There he goes.
What do you think?
It's beautiful. Beautiful and peaceful. Oh, I almost stepped on one. They're everywhere.
They really are everywhere.
What happened, Savage? At the tip of St. George Island, there's a gate that blocks off road traffic, but there's a little place that you can go around for pedestrians and bikers. Dogs not allowed. And so we're like, yeah, we'll take our bikes down there. It's a few miles to get to the very tip. It's very hard to ride your bike on this smooth, fine sand. So there were some spots that weren't so bad, and you could actually get a grip with your tires and stuff. And now we're spending most of the time walking our bikes. We have mountain bikes. We don't have those beach bikes with the, big fat tires. So it's been a long journey.
I thought you were still going. It's hard to steer when you go backwards.
It's hard to steer when you're going forward.
Yeah, so not what we expected. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more like hard packed sand, and it is in a lot of places. There's some like gravel kind of, but it's not as hard packed as I would want to. I probably would recommend either, like Ange said, like the fat tires, like the beach tires, or just hiking it, which is a long way to the tip. It's probably 3.5, 4 miles. As Ange is like getting mosquitoes. All mosquitoes out here. It stick to your shoe.
Yep, so the burrs will stick to your feet or your legs or anything that touches them. My bike tires even have burrs, but I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I did not realize how bad they were going to be out here.
She's like a magnet for them.
Yeah, and especially because I thought we, would be biking. So I thought the mosquitoes wouldn't be as bad, but since we're doing so much walking, ouch, through the loose sand.
You would think the wind would actually help too, because wind usually keeps mosquitoes down. Not as much here. I think it's definitely a lot more salt marsh mosquitoes.
They're
so
hardcore mosquitoes.
They thrive. They see like people and they're like, yes.
We're making our way back to Southwest Florida, but we're making multiple stops along the way. We are in...
Ocean City Campground.
No, we're in Ocean Pond Campground.
We're in Lake City. We're in Ocean Pond Campground. Yes, like you said.
It just seems odd putting ocean and pond together, so I understand where that's odd.
And it's very weird with ocean and a pond.
That's what I just said. Literally what I just said. So folks, I would like to prove that men don't really pay attention. They don't listen.
I think I just said it a little differently than she did.
No.
I think that's what it is.
No, I said the same thing.
No.
You know
Ocean
what?
Pond.
If I had a red flag, I would throw the challenge flag.
Whoa. No.
I'm gonna need a replay. We are in, what is it, Osceola? Is that what it's called? Forest?
I don't know. You seem to know it all. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Okay, so we should probably get moving. We were warned by some of the reviews that there are a lot of mosquitoes, and they said horseflies, although I haven't seen any of those.
Osceola National Forest.
Yeah,
I believe that's what it is.
That's what I thought it was. Anyway, so first come, first serve. There are
See?
there's primitive camping, there is water only camping, and there's, thank you, water and electric. It's really windy here today. It's on the water.
Start drying your hair, sweetie. You had something screwed up.
It's called camp hair. $30 a night. First come, first serve. There are some sites along the water which are really nice. We didn't get any of those because there are some people that left their tent there, so we thought they were staying there. No, they just weren't paying attention to checkout hours, and they just left at like 3:30 in the afternoon. So, thanks to you guys.
It happens.
Yes. So we're going to be here for a couple nights. We're going to head to St. Augustine, and then again, slowly making our way back to Southwest Florida. We're ready to be home.
Yeah, I mean, Florida's never felt so good, but we want to continue our downward trek to our typical Naples area, which we are excited to do. I mean, Savage is scratching because she always gets excited when she scratches. Or she scratches when she always gets excited, depending on what kind of person you think of, how you think. What kind of person you think.
We'll go with it. So you go to your site, you go, make sure you grab a little card from the front, put your cash or your check in it, fill out the information, drop it off. Pretty simple.
Someone's done some damage to this thing. Someone has tried to remove this. And there's cameras. Well, there's cameras on the front.
Whopping $30 a night.
Honor Pass, America the Beautiful.
We just dropped the money in, and then we're actually reading this thing, and it says honored passes.
It pays you to read something. I promise you, it pays you to read something. And we both did not read.
Because it's not normal. Usually national park passes don't count for, I guess we're in a national forest.
Yeah. So with the pass discount, instead of $30 a night, it's only $20 a night. So we save $30, except it's in this. So we're gonna have to. We need to get somebody to open this up. Oh, look! Somebody's already tried to help me out. I just have to lift this little spot right here, and no, it's not gonna open. So much for that.
So if you have an America the Beautiful pass, you could have saved $10 a night here. Well, we never did get a refund for having the America the Beautiful pass, but that's okay. It's what it is.
I mean, it's one of those things that if we had stayed there, it was the perfect timing, unfortunately, to be able to get the refund back. The camp service was great. I called the Rangers. They were going to be able to give me the refund, but because of the day that it landed on, we were leaving on a Sunday, and they don't pick up cash until Monday. So unfortunately, it didn't work out the timing wise. They're supposed to call me Monday. We're gonna try to work things out. Maybe we can get a free stay later on. So we'll see. It may still work out well, but that's always the downside about moving so quickly.
Very true. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that this campground that we were at, by Thursday evening, the water and electric sites were at 100% capacity. And by Saturday, not only were the water and electric, but also the water only sites were at 100% capacity. We don't know about primitive because we didn't walk over that way, but it's surprising to us because we thought it's just a random time in October. We didn't think it would be that busy, but obviously, I'm guessing mostly for locals, it is very busy. So this goes back to why we like to book everything in advance, because we don't know about all these areas. So we don't know which areas are really popular for people. I mean, there's the obvious ones like national parks, but the ones that are within cities, how are you supposed to know if that's really busy or not? So we just like to, book things in advance when we can, so that we know we have a spot. And then these ones that are first come, first serve, you hope for the best. And we've been very fortunate, and we have gotten sites at all those places. So fingers crossed it stays like that.
And it's always going to be an up in the air factor. We're just, like she said, there's no way you can possibly be able to determine 100% of how easy it is to be able to get in. Weekends, they could be hit or miss still, but you just always have to be prepared. It's weekend, there's more of a chance for people that are the weekend warriors to get out there and take their spots. So you just got to be prepared for that.
And the other things to think of is, what is in the area. So for this place, it was hunting, fishing, and then there are other places we've heard, like in Montana, that there are places where if there's a rodeo, the campground fills up quickly. And I'm sure there are other states that do that as well. And, when we stayed in Baton Rouge, there was, if there's an LSU game, the campground fills up quickly. So again, it's things that you might not know about, but maybe if you do a little bit of research, it will